right, guys. What is up? I am They Coming. Welcome to the stream today. I can already see we got a familiar face over here. Damien Game Zone. It was a pleasure tuning into your stream last night, actually. Super cool, man. Loved watching those mass revive attacks. It was interesting to say the least. But yeah, glad to see you here, man. You're late? Yeah. Had to grab a quick shower before the live stream. Had to get fresh, you know. Thanks, bro. You helped me. Appreciate it, man. Of course. So, yeah, I guess topic of the stream today, we're going to do our Legend Hits live today. It's first time in Legend League that I'll be doing them live. Damien, this is my first time being in Legend this week. So, I came back to the game in like October of last year and grinded up through the end of Town Hall 17, hit Town Hall 18 beginning of the year, beginning of 2026 now. And yeah, it's my first time hitting Legend, and it'll be interesting to see how the season ends. So, but it was this week I finally hit Legend, and I've been having decent success so far. Every day I've seemed to do like a little bit better than the last, so that feels good. You never hit Legend in the old format? I mean, Legacy. If there was a different format between that and the Legacy format, I don't know what that was like. But once I got, like, when Legend League used to be clouds constantly, once I realized that that's really what it was like and that I couldn't actually play the video game, I like dropped out of Legend fast. Yeah. So I think I only did one season, and honestly, I think the end of the season, I just didn't move. Because I was just like, I don't want to turn my device on and look at clouds all day. You know? So yeah, man. This is what we're getting into. We got our Dragon Duke at level 10. I did farm a little bit. I spent some gems to get him up a couple levels overnight. Put one level up this morning as well. And so what I've decided to do is go ahead and burn all of my gems on Duke levels and see where that kind of leaves me. And then once I'm out of gems, I'll start using my books. I have 7 stacked. I have 2 in the pass. 1 is much later. 1's going to come at the end of the season, but I have 1 waiting in the pass as well. So that's, I think theoretically I have access to 8 right now. And then I have a hammer. So I'm definitely not getting 9 levels done to like during the stream, but I would imagine we get like 3 or 4 done. Big spender. Yeah. Whenever I see a shop deal that has like multiple hero books and the books are like $5 or less, I will typically buy them. That's actually very tempting because that Starry War is actually amazing. And I'd get a book of everything, which in theory could be another hero. I kind of want to grab that. That actually looks like a banger deal. If I'm being real. I'm actually going to do it. I didn't realize I've been looking at these deals and it's been throwing me like glowy ore constantly. But if it's 50 starry, I need that. I need that. I'm still catching up some equipment. My equipment is looking pretty thick. But like I know that when the epic equipment comes out from, all right, let's put creator code in. Cool. I know that when the epic equipment for the Duke comes out that I'm going to want to max that as soon as possible. Like, that's just the reality. Like, I think that epic equipment that they have planned for him where he flies across the base is probably going to be OP. All right, purchased. It's done. And we got 50 more gems to add to our Duke, which we're going to need. Cool, so we got yet another book and a book of everything. So actually, I think we have enough books plus Hammerage to actually finish the Duke with no upgrade time, if I'm thinking about this right. Because there's 2 more in the pass. That's 10 plus that's 11. And then the hammer is 12. So I'm a few short, but let me be real. By the time I get to the end of this grind, there's probably going to be another hero book deal or something, or maybe even next month's season pass. I don't know how long it's going to take. For the new Duke ability, it could mess up the attack, though, if you activate it at the wrong time. Well, it's like the way I see it, Damien, it's like the giant arrow. Like you're going to want to like put him down, line something up, and let it go. At least that's the way it looks. Right? So I would imagine if you're good at shooting queen arrows, you're probably going to be pretty decent at using this ability. It's just understanding that it's going to send him to the opposite side of the base, and then you have to deal with whatever's over there. So it's like you're instead of targeting things, I mean, yes, you'll get value targeting things that are in the middle of the base, but like targeting stuff that's on knowing where you're going to go and having that also be a priority after the ability, I think that's going to be pretty nice. Oh, true. Super giant arrow must be for You know, you had some good arrows last night. They weren't all bad. They weren't all bad. I'm cooked with his new ability. I'm sure if something presents to be completely overpowered, everyone's going to learn to use it, and then suddenly everyone's going to have excellent queen shots too. What's up, Mods? Do you think level 5 Duke is good to defend at a Town Hall 16, or should I wait till he's level 10? Well, the thing about it, Mozzarella, is that like his HP is so darn high, and he's a flying king, so he's like a king that's in the air. So if the troops can't shoot up, the things that can shoot up are going to be hitting a flying tank, like similar to a lava hound. So I don't think it's a bad. I think Duke on defense is actually supposed to be quite good. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into our stuff. I'm thinking I'll wait until the stream kind of heats up and do the legend hits during our second hour today. I'll get it as you as my coach. Yeah. It's just geometry and practice, right? Like you're just like and when you first drop your queen, sometimes if there's other buildings that are immediately around, not instantly throwing until you see that she's locked onto the target that you intend to hit first, because that's something that I do when I'm farming. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just like, whatever. I think this arrow hits, and then I like miss the structure that's one tile closer to her side, and she throws the arrow to the left, and I said, end attack. I'll go next. You know. I stuck to geometry. Yeah, well, maybe just like, I guess just learning to see the line, I guess, like learning how to, like training your eye to see the line through defenses. But yeah, man, you're on your way. You're on your way with that. All right, let's go ahead and do what we came to do, and that is to start smashing the Duke. All right, 527 will give us 1 level. Okay, I'm actually cool with that. All right, so we will gem 11, and then we're gonna start booking everything after this. Book, and we're gonna book level 13. Cool, in the blink of an eye. Last night we were level 8, so that feels good. Do you do vertical streams? You know, I tried that, but the service that I was using, it was sucking my bandwidth like crazy, and my stream would lag. But I know that, like, I think Restream actually has a new plugin, but I haven't checked it out yet. And if Restream has a way of doing it without destroying your bandwidth, I will definitely give that a shot. But like trying to have like basically 2 different like canvases that are being broadcasted. One is like this, and one is like the normal size. At least if done through OBS, just doubles the bandwidth that you actually need. And it always made my stream lag. Or I would have to like drop my image quality, and I didn't really like that idea. What's up, Aquazino? Welcome, dude. Welcome. I haven't used Duke yet on my 18. Oh, dude. Try it. So I'm thinking, while we push the event, which, by the way, got some stuff to contribute here. Did a nice handful of attacks this morning. And we have a cake as our rewards. So we can actually grab the cake and use that during our stream today. It's going to help with our legend hits later, too. So why don't we go ahead and pop the chests? That's cool, right? All right. Oh, what is it? ADA multi-stream is the plugin you want. That's what I'm using. So, like, what bit rate are you broadcasting right now when you use that? And is it free or do you pay for the service? That's disappointing, by the way. We're gonna build a gold. See, what is this one? Super potion. Study suit. That's cool. Let's use it. All right. Our revive will be finished tonight. That's going to be good. It's free? I'll have to check it out. I just remember, like, I want to say it was last March or April, I was experimenting with it, and every time I did it, either the desktop, like the landscape layout, or the portrait layout would lag, and neither ended up looking good. Even though, like, on the screen, I had it, like, nicely done. I really liked what it looked like, but it just wasn't, it wasn't compatible with my internet situation. Even though I had, like, bomb internet, you know? It didn't make any sense to me. Of course, I have replaced my computer since. Maybe it was a computer issue. I don't know. I'll give it a shot again, though. All right, more chests. Builder bite. That's a W. Dark. Elixir. Okay. Nice. And we probably have dark sitting in our treasury. I'll grab it. And then how much do we need for another level? We need around 60,000. 63,000. Do 720 for vertical. Bit rate is 10,000. You don't need high bit rate for vertical. 720 for vertical gets you more views because people swipe your shorts all day. Ooh. Okay, I will give that a shot for sure. 100%. I will look into it again and see if I can make it happen, because I liked the idea of using it when I was on Squad Busters. And if people like saw the live, they could always join the full stream. Like say they liked what they were seeing, they could always join the full stream. All right, let's go ahead and start hitting. And we have the cake that we can use to have a little bit of fun here. Clan Castle cake. It's activated, and let's start rolling. Hit me up on Discord. I'll help. Oh, what's your Discord? I'll need to... Do you have a server? There was Dark Elixir there that I could have probably ripped. They join full stream on me all the time. Vertical gets shown out more, to be honest. Oh, okay. Sounds like it makes sense. Now this lowly 17, I guess we should hit it, right? It's dead too, so... Or at least partially dead. Sure, we'll put him here. And then just do one quick like that. Test loon, even though it's not really a test loon. He's in. I don't see... I mean, maybe I could fling, technically. We're a little late to the party. So I guess I'll do it anyway. And I'll throw you over here. He's fine. That sweeper is having a lot of fun with me, though. Alright, when's the monolith going to lock on? I can't tell. We should get rolling, though. Alright, we're going to get him out now. And we'll send you over here. Queen's going in. I'm gonna do this and rage. And then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna poison both of you. Got lots of rocket loons up. Such is the life. And of course we have our flame flinger that's just doing all of the things. Just patience, you know. Patience is a virtue. Spiddly dip. There we go. Let me know if the link works. Hold on a second. It may have hidden it. I might have to unhide. Give me a sec. Did the auto moderation kill it? Here, you know what? Let me put mine. My auto mod might be destroying your link. Yeah, the auto moderation tool may actually be killing the link. So let me post mine if you want to hit me. Is that giving? I mean, it just says hashtag they coming on my profile. Not only visible to you. What's my number? What's my number? What's my number here? Oh, they coming 2975. They coming or just they coming. Because apparently it's telling me that I'm confused at what I'm looking at. Yeah, the auto moderation is, and once it auto moderates, I can't even recover the message on YouTube. It won't even let me see it. That sucks. Made that look easy. You didn't use most of your army. Yeah, dude. I aim to swag spells and troops on every single hit so that when I get to legend and suddenly things require everything, it's like I have enough. But that's also that can be a bad policy because I'm used to not needing everything, and then when you hit legend, it's like, no, you should probably drop to one more loon to take the defense. And so I'm definitely in a period of adjustment. Like I'm using a more difficult attack. I'm using fireball rocket loons, but the way I look at it, it's like when I do something wrong, I know what I did wrong. And I like that approach. Let's go. Let's see. That's annoying. I want to hit his multi-target Inferno here. That is annoying, though. I put too many loons down that drug him. Alright, this could get awkward. Let's do this and this. Well, if we miss an invis, this should get interesting. Especially if I drop a random quake at my feet. There's something in that Clan Castle. I don't know what it is yet. So this is feeling a little messy. It's just one loon. Okay, he's chilling. Throw this out here. One more wall breaker. He's gonna go all the way over there. Okay. Dude, that king. Kinda bae for what he just did. I will send you over here. I know I put rocket loons over the prince. But I'm probably gonna have to spell him or not. All right, let's slip all these archers in. Look at all the spells, dude. Oh my gosh. Send you a friend request on Discord. Let me know if you got it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Pending. There you are. Okay, yeah, I got you, man. I'll send you a DM real quick. Let's chat chat vertical mode. Thanks for the tip. Cool. Maxed out my Dragon Duke with just Goblin Builder for Town Hall 15. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. Wait, what does it go to at Town Hall 15? Like level 10, is it? Level 10? Cool. Yeah, that was a smashing hit. Barely needed spells for that. And of course, Goth Boy's here. Only shorts. What's up? Only shorts? Bruh, do you have an account on another questionable website? That honestly sounds like a certain website out there. That's actually some really strong marketing. Only shorts. All right. I think maybe we hit his Super Wizard Tower, maybe? Are we okay to drop the Warden here? one more. Drop you right here. And I'm actually gonna drop 4. I'd like to take down that air defense, and that queen was kind of a punk. Okay, so we burned the majority of our rocket loons here. I don't necessarily see that being a problem. Let's drop you here. Let's go like this. So we're just pretending like the CC is actually loaded, you know? And let's reposition you real quick, just right here. One more furnace. Drop you there. Queen in, drop this, drop the king, drop the duke. Warden's chilling. I'm gonna totem. Do this. I'm actually gonna invis him, I think. Or not. I would like to go ahead and take the revenge tower. Will you go for it, baby doll? All right, nice. We didn't even use the siege yet. So feeling good about this one. Just quietly dismantling. Let's pop queen now for time. Rage him. Valkyrie wizard. 2 loons. And it's a 3-star. Bye, bro, and call with my long distance girl. DB, look at you flexing on the chat here. DB's out here flexing. Later, guys, I gotta talk to my lady. That's what he said. Oh my gosh. All right, I think that's enough for the Duke, right? No, not quite. Not quite. Where's all his Dark Elixir at? I mean, it's a dead base. There's 10k. We like the number. It's loaded. Okay, that's good to know. So if we hit the builder hut, I think we're good. Let's go and take the mortar. Okay, I think if we go like this and this. Okay. So we actually killed everything but a loon, or we killed it before the rest came out. Either way, W. And now Warden's going to have a nice, clean little walk. It looks like he doesn't have a guardian that's guarding right now, which feels very weird. So, you know what? We'll do this. This guy. And I'll throw that in there like that. drop you to the corner. And then you... Oh, look at this. There's 2 air defenses right beside each other. Let's go ahead and take them. I'm going to do that real quick, just to be kind. And even though we're walking past the town hall, the queen can see it. She's going to pop off. And this is a scenario where, like, just given how dominant the fireball is against something that's it's so clearly ring-shaped. Like, we didn't have to do very much there. And again, we got all these spells left. All right, let's do it now. And it's wrecked, 100%, dude. Throw this here just to keep the Duke up. And it's game. GG. And for those of you tuning in, we will be doing our legend hits during the second hour of our stream. So that's maybe a half hour from now. We'll do our legend hits at that time. Keep contributing to the clan. I have more on my minis that are waiting, but I don't feel like wasting the time to bring them over just to contribute, what, like 15 million, 20 million more at this very moment. Let's keep it up. Wait, did we actually hit the number? No, we're 2 million. We're 200,000 short, or 2,000 short. You know what? We could hit this, or I could just do this, and we hit 180. Cool. That's all we needed. All right, let's put another level on the Duke. And book the Duke. And do we have Dark Elixir runes? We have 2 of them. Bro, why am I wasting my time? We're using them. This is what dreams are made of. All right, we perfectly emptied the dark storage. And now we do another level on the Duke. And we book the Duke. And we do another level on the Duke. And we book the Duke. Now, at this point, what are we looking at? 240,000. That's going to take us more of a minute. But I think popping another rune right now would be a mistake. So I think we're good. If we find a dead base, I think what I'll probably end up doing is just dropping for the collectors. Or if I notice someone has full collectors, I'll just take 5,000 and leave. Because if we get that 240 number, that means that we'd be able to do 2 more levels with another rune. They put us at level 19 when we use our second rune. Okay. Nice. Let's keep going. We're definitely going to hero potion for our legend hits today. Because we were letting the... I think I let the Duke passively upgrade to level 8. Just on his own time. See, there's a dark storage right there. There's dark drills right here. If I send my warden at that, and then I send my other heroes for the dark drills down there, I think... You know what? No, warden can tap this out. I'll send my king, queen, and the Duke towards the middle. I'll do this. I'll do this. 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 All right. That's all the dark, right? I will throw the fireball for the lulls. Pop king ability also for the lulls. And we'll hit 50% and call it a day. All right. Easy 12,000. Do 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 do. Drill there. Dark is in the walls there. If I try to drop for that drill, the Minion Prince is gonna end up bothering me, so I think I have to do it this way. Nice. So we did snipe it. I'll send King on a mission by himself, but I'll do this. This. Break. I'll put the Warden with it. The Duke can go here. Break again. I'll throw the Fireball right now. It's definitely kind of a why not, right? Because the Queen's stepping in for the Dark Storage, which is all we care about at this moment. Do this. And we'll pop the King ability in just a second. Got the Revenge Tower. All the Dark is gone except for the Town Hall. You know what? We might be able to get this Town Hall. Go for the Town Hall, baby. Get the Town Hall Dark for daddy. Yes. Okay, we're out. Bye. Doing half of an attack and leaving. It feels wrong. But I mean, we're on a mission. No. No, thank you. Oh, there's a Dark Storage. And outside drills. I can drop... I'll drop the Queen over here and let her do what she needs to do. Warden. And then we'll put in... Look, even the level 1 Duke, how long those 3 queens had to be over the top. It's kind of nuts. Just saying. Nice, 50% achieved. All the Dark is gone. And the Duke is happy. Dark Elixir. I'll do this. Hit that Dark Storage for daddy. Cool. Yeah, there we go. King. Queen. I don't see the other drill. Maybe we already killed it. Yeah, or I'm blind. Either way, 9,000 is fine. Dark Storage is in the middle. You know, he's got enough elixir or Dark Elixir to actually hit the base. So let's hit it. Not loaded. That's going to be annoying, so unfortunately I can't just charge that way. I think I need to hit his monolith. Yeah, let's do it like that. You know, even though it wasn't loaded, I still like to play. I still like to attack the CC like it is loaded. Slip another headhunter in there. Uh-oh, Warden. You're okay, dude, right? Good break. To the core. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm wet. Okay, let's rage right here. King's ability. Interesting, the queen has found her way out of the base, by the way. Oh no, she's back. Queen's back. All right. Just blitz the back, the rest. Nice. That one was sticky. There we go. Do 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 do. 240 was the number. We keep going. Keep going. Let's see. Okay, so we got 16 minutes before I take a quick bathroom break, and after the bathroom break, we'll be doing our legend hits. So, question is, how much dark can I get in 16 minutes? I think we can easily get up to 240, and then pop 2 runes and put 2 more levels after this one instantly. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, I see that. Let's hit his multi-gear. That's what we want to do. Let's do this and this. Put you here. Put you over there. Can we take out the builder hut? That's cool. Alright, well, ice block now. Do this. Throw. Huge fireball. Huge. Where'd the core go? Where's your butt? Where's your butt? We can reposition Warden in just a second, I think. I think that's definitely the play. Alright, we're gonna Totem Duke. And let's get the Warden out. Yeah, his healers are starting to take a little too much damage. Put him over there. Go like this. I'm gonna break like this. Send like this. This thing is completely wrecked. Like, not even close. Who needs abilities when you're hung like a moose? Whoa. What did you say? Here we go. Fireball was nasty value. Oh my gosh. I got like 6 or 7 buildings with that fireball. Like high value defense. Like double inferno, multi-gear, scatter, expo. That was loaded. What do we got? I'm going to take his collectors and leave. And we'll throw the fireball. That. I'm happy. Let's leave. Almost 5,000 for minimal effort. Got his storage too. Okay. Next. Oh, look at those. Okay, so the storage is right here. We do this. Pumps are right here. We do that. As soon as we get the pumps, we're gone. Later, nerd. What's up, DJ Riz? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the chat, my guy. Glad to have you here. How's your how is your... Wait, it's not Saturday. It's Friday still. I'm tripping. Happy Friday. How's your Friday going, man? I'm annoyed looking at this. So maybe just take his drills and leave. Sometimes some of the village skins make it kind of difficult for me to see. Like, for example, this one, the grass is at least green. In that one, the grass is like a dark, dark blue. Give me the drills. Take the drills, darling. Cool. This and this. Get that dark storage. All right, we're gone. Bye. Oh yeah, we're definitely hitting that 240 number. I see the dark climbing. There. Here. If I can actually hit an invis trick, I could hit his air defense, which could, in theory, give me... You know what? We're going to be super messy about this. I'm going to try to remove as much defense as I can with the intention of hitting the air defense with a fireball, which would give me splash onto... Hold on. Let's let the snakes deal with that. And then I'll throw the fireball directly onto the air defense. Go. All right. 9,000. Wow, wow. Came into live and starting to hear about colors. Starting to hear about colors. What? We're learning painting here. What? Wait, what did I say, or have I already forgot about it? Yeah. All right, we got 1,000. That was maybe not even worth the time. Messy like my attacks. Yeah, I'm just like grabbing dark as quick as I can because I realized I have runes of dark. So I popped a rune a second ago, and now I'm realizing that I can just put 2 more levels up as long as I take care of this level. So I'm trying to be smart. And make use of the 80,000 dark that was spare. I can take that and leave. Take a drill. Take a drill. Leave. Ooh, I see that. Okay, that's cool. Those drills got nothing in them, so the storage was the prize. We're almost there. Only need 14K. Is dark storage? I don't see it. Your boy is blind. Why don't I see the dark storage? Oh, because it's empty. Let's break this. There it is. And then where was... Oh, yeah, so that was 2 drills. And the 3rd drill. And we're gone. Okay, we need 11K. That's the green the other time. Oh, I was talking about how the sceneries mess with my eyes. Like the grass. The color of the grass, if it's too dark, I have a hard time seeing the defenses because there's like less contrast. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a super dark background. I wish I could say, you know what, just show me the default scenery always. Like I don't even want to deal with you, you know? Just do this. See if we can maybe get some more damage onto his dark elixir storage. Hit the dark storage. Nobody wants it. They got it. Cool. That's enough. And 2,000 is like 1 or 2 drills. Almost. Nice. Okay, we got the number. I'm blind to air defenses, as you know. Yeah. Dude, watching that was so funny. I think that there were a couple where, like, the air defenses were literally in the corners of the map. And I was watching you look for them, and I was looking for them. And then I spotted them, and I was like, bro, I almost didn't spot them as well. You know? Like, there were, like, actually, like, where my laboratory is. There was one base that was like that. And I was like, whoa, that's a choice for, you know what I mean? Like the defenders just, yeah, I'm just going to put my air defenses like in East Jesus, you know? Dear God, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and put up 3 simultaneous levels on Duke. 1 book. Then we rune. And then we book. And then if we wanted, we need 40,000. I'm like, what is that going to defend? Yeah, well, that's just it. Sometimes those really funky, like, super spread layouts, it messes with your... It can mess with pathing of like defense targeting stuff. Like and also it can cause time fails. Like when things aren't concentrated. Like if the attack kind of peters out, troops have to walk further distance to actually like take down structures. So it like those can cause time fails more than anything else. I don't like the idea of running him. I think that, you know, having, I mean, this base is not a real base. I was saying last night, like, I'm kind of landlocked with my decos, so and there's decos all in my base too, like Christmas trees and stuff. So I can't really do much with my layout, but my war bases are, you know, like this was a defense that I got two hours ago. I got a 1-star defense. This is the base. I found this on like Blueprint COC. Just copy the base link. The number of 1-star defenses I've been getting are pretty high with this base. Like it kind of surprises me day to day. But yeah. Guys, while this replay goes, I'm actually going to quickly use the bathroom so that I don't have to put too much of a stop in the stream. Don't go anywhere. You'll be right back at the end of this attack. All right, I'm back. Yes, I washed my hands. Ready to go. Watching you spin the dog with money make me feel how free to play player feel watching me with my gold pass. Yeah, I do the gold pass and only I do the gold pass on my main and my minis. I don't spend money on my minis other than the gold pass. I think the gold pass is just too good value. Plus, I like having the skins, like the free skin on my mini. And of course, being able to pick up a couple hero books per month is nice. On this account, though, at least while I'm trying to max it out, I will go for like enticing shop deals that have books that are like less than $5 a piece. But okay, so here we are into the second hour of our live stream. Said I was going to go ahead and do my legend hits, and I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna be boosting my heroes so I can get my Duke up to level 25. One thing to note about the Duke is I only have upgraded the Fireheart. The Stun Blaster I haven't touched at all. And the reason I haven't just burned all the resources that you see in front of me is because I'm really, really keen on maxing out the piece of epic equipment that they're going to release for him. I'm guessing in April. So the Fireheart was the thing that I chose to actually put points into. And we're just going to live with the equipment choice. Now, I do have Mighty Morsels that I can tap into for the majority of these hits. So I will be burning them. Mighty Morsel number 1 is in my pocket. And I'm going to go ahead and grab Mighty Morsel number 2 because we're going to need both of them to do 6. Right? There's only 2 of them here. Yeah, there's only 2. So both Mighty Morsels, we'll go ahead and grab those. And we're going to pop 1. And we're going to pop 2. So now we have 6. All right. So that means that my equipment is maxed out for these hits. And let's go ahead and do our legend hits. Now, I'm doing my best. It's hard. The attack that I like to use, that I've been running for the past like month and a half, it's a little bit more difficult, but I'm getting more and more hang of it. Gonna buy the event pass, just upgrade it a little bit. Nah, at least not for now. But here we go. We're ready to go. We got an hour of maxed out Duke. And it shouldn't take us an hour to do these. So let's go. First hit. Core looks really good for a fireball. Take that. I'm looking for my fireball opportunity. See his furnace. Okay. Two. Take the air defense and then the ice block. Didn't get the whole core, but I'll live with that. Goes north. Keep an eye up there. I'll actually send the Duke, I think, for this scatter shot. Oh no. Well. I'm gonna rage this. Okay. What's going on? Are we all right? Oh, no. We have seriously messed up. Town Hall? Nah, we 1-star on the first hit. Oh, my God. The Warden. Oh, my God. 1 mono hit cooked me, man. That sucks so bad. All right. Well, we got to bounce. Shake it off. Keep going. If I pull the Warden out, it's a different hit. I thought he was okay. All right, let's see. Behind this, hit the spitter. I think that's good value, hitting the spitter. It's a simple fireball. Okay. All right. All right, that's good. I think we're looking all right. Well, we did lose a healer. But hey, we're looking all right. So now I think we put the Warden. 1, 2, pull him out. Or not. That's not great. Sucks. What a trick. What a trick. All right, so now we're in a recovery mode. Man, that sweeper pushing me back like he did. So now we just have to get a 2. So we got to make sure that we get our king into the base. Do this. Go like that. Here, up here, here. Unfortunate, man. Duke in as well. Rage up. One more spell. Good stun. Man, that really blows. That sucks, dude. All right, let's get all the percentage we can. Man, that sweeper. Legend is not an easy. It's not a gimme. It's not a freebie. Duke is doing well, though. Doing well for himself. All right. Better than the last hit. Keep it going. Makes me feel better about your tech. Yeah, dude, Legend, it's the harder difficulty. It's all about, like, the damage that your heroes take. Specifically the Warden for me. So if I hit that, Inferno Tower, I get his clan castle and a bunch in the core. So let's see how simple or not that's going to be. I'm going to shave that. I'm going to gonna try to get the air defense on the end too, and then I think the fireball can be completed. Do this, do this, and this. Oh my god! Well, there's a bunch of spell space. Alright, all is not lost. The fireball was really good value, right? 2, 3. Let's grab you. Let's just put you over here. Then we have to break our heroes in like this. Then we'll go like this. Totem right there. Pop queen. Baby dragon out here. Man, why is it taking us 3 years? Oh, because he actually still has a furnace there. My fault. It's winnable. The thing is I'm gonna have to. Hold on a second. What's going on with this queen? Invis you. I'm gonna go all like this. Totem. See how close this still gets? It makes me so mad. Oh my gosh, Warden. Oh my gosh, stop. Stop moving. Save yourself. That makes me so mad. I dropped 2 rages in the center of the base because I was reaching for my quakes. This is cooked. This is cooked with 2 rages. But I did this without 2 rages. I literally fat-fingered my rages. All right, we keep plugging away. The approach was correct, though. We knew it was. Like, that was definitely the right way to hit it. Just don't fat finger your rage, silly. What's the fireball that we want? I think the mono gives us everything, right? It's just how long is it going to take us to set it up? Okay. We cannot let him die here. Okay, I'm looking for the fireball. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Okay, I think we're going to ice block after this. Okay, we ice block now. Go like this, this, and this. Okay, well, we're here now. I'll take this here, and then we'll send the king and the queen up top here. We'll pull the warden in just a second. We'll put him back here. I think I send you to the core. this now. Okay. Hey. We're okay, I think. We do have a poison that we can use on his queen here. And we have rocket loons. And a baby dragon. Can he live though? Can he live? He does not. Unfortunate. Hey man, we got close. What can I say? Maybe I could have thrown in. Maybe I could have thrown rocket loons in to help kill the what do you call it? That sucks so bad. Oh man. Well, it's over anyway. 2-star. Keep going. Maybe I support the warden there to take the ricochet cannon. I was out of spells at that point. I needed one more spell. What do we do here? Could hit his monolith. Could it hit his multi-gear? I think the multi-gear is more valuable actually. Let's go like this. What's the word? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to see how difficult this is going to be. There's that. Got 20 seconds to make up our mind. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. That's a ton of damage. But it's only 1 point defense. He wins. We get him out now. We put you over here. Then we get ready to drop this and this. Okay. Send you. Send queen. Rage the queen. Take the revenge tower. Warden, don't. Warden, don't. I hate it. Okay. Okay, queen's coming to the core. We can do this. Still. Do this here. Send all of it. Do it, queen. I believe in you. Oh my gosh, the king. The time. The time. I think we still have it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. With Legend Multiplier, you might have to give him more power and not do the same old tricks. Yeah. You're used to using your cleanup troops sparingly, but what if you threw them in quicker with the rest of the army? I think that would help. Yeah, you know, one thing that I recognize right off the rip that I'm not doing well yet is recognizing, like, when I put the warden down, I can put archers down onto certain things to, like, take percentage from the beginning of the raid rather than at the very end. That's something that I need to improve on, for sure. Because I know that that's part of, like, avoiding the time fail kind of issue. Like, right there, I think there's percentage I could have taken earlier in the raid. Okay, I've hit this base a lot. Let's just not mess it up. Where's the bell? It's in the core? Oh, yeah, so... And last time I figured out I had to do this and this. And let it ride. One, two, three. We ice block him, even though it was probably not needed. Alright, and then he's just gonna sit there. We break. We drop you, with the rage, and this. That matter. Why is Queen dying so quick? I'm stupid! You don't go to here. You go over here. So Queen dying, you definitely feels kind of bad. Okay. Throw you here. I think this is still a triple. I think. I'm gonna have to rage. You. Rage you. Then I'll have to sneak in the rocket loons like this. Totem here. Do that. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so I've seen that base way too many times. And that's easily the crack. Even though my queen went down, the queen was never really part of the finisher. It was always like, A, making sure the Warden Fireball works. And then B, making sure the Warden doesn't die to the multi-gear / Revenge Tower when I replace him. That's always part of the formula there. And then if the Warden doesn't immediately lock onto the Revenge Tower, I have to Rocket Loon and have one totem for it. Yeah, that one is more programmed, for sure. All right, so here we go. Next. Ooh, that's interesting. What do I do with this? I mean, do I just, like, attack the monolith and then try to get a fireball onto, like, the Super Wizard Tower, or better yet, the Center... I mean, we're not getting the Center Inferno, right? But I think we just attack from down here. We'll use 2 of those. Then I need to be looking for the fireball as this heats up. Can I take the corner percentage like I was talking about? Okay. Okay, we're losing a lot of healers. Well, that's all we get, but now we gotta leave. Alright, so then I think it's good to do this over here then. And then we'll go like this. That's awkward. I don't like that. But this is where we go up the gut, I think. We get it down, we don't quite. Send this, I'll send this. Warden's in there. No! I looked at the queen for half a second and then she died. Oh, this is bad. This is bad news. I don't even know how to recover this at this point. Like, here I am trying to, like, recover, and I don't even know how to recover it at this moment. What do I do? This. Oh, this is so bad. This is very bad. I don't even know what to do. Oh my gosh. It's on the town hall, but like, I fail so hard there. Oh no. That was the worst one yet. That was the worst 1-star yet. Okay. Should go down, right? Okay. All right. Warden, we'll leave him be, I think. Kill my queen yet. Let's get him out. Don't kill my Duke yet. Please don't kill my Duke yet. Is he gonna heal enough? Probably not, right? Warden has one spell. Or he might be able to do something. But I feel like I'm just too far away. I wasn't looking at him! I feel so bad, guys. I'm scrubbing it up right now. I'm hard scrubbing this. Like, I feel so bad at the moment. I have gotten so close and just barely make one critical error that throws the raid. Look at these 1-stars, man. These are huge ouchies. These are huge ouchies. Well, that's my worst Legends day yet. And good thing I decided to do it live so you can see the reality. Okay, so today, well, actually, maybe it wasn't my worst Legends day yet. I think that matches my first. Actually, well, no, I had 2 1-stars on my first day. Today I had 3. So this actually technically is my worst Legends day yet. So hopefully I can hold some more. I'm sorry, bro. I feel the pain. It's okay. It's okay. You know mine yesterday. What did you get, man? What did you get? What did you end on? I'm actually curious. All right, let's put another level on the Duke. A little bit of copium for us right here. There we go. Spilly dat. Up to level 19. That's kind of nasty. That feels good. Not gonna lie. All right, we have a book of everything, and we have another book of heroes to claim. So we could get him to level, what's that? 21, 22? With everything we have in our hands right now? That's not bad. But yeah. It's always like damage thresholds. Like on normal mode, I'm used to putting the Warden down and feeling pretty confident about like the positions he's standing in and like having time to react to things. And in Legend, it's like your time to react is cut down to like this. So if you're doing anything that's like where you're multitasking, where something's going on over here, but you're trying to help something over here, the second you look away is the second something can and will go wrong. So you have to be more calculated. You have to be more like aware, globally aware at all times of what's going on. 226 on offense. Let's see, what was mine again? 210. Yeah. It's all those 1-stars, man. The 1-stars hurt the most. Ended like 50-30. Yeah. Have you been attacking every day? Or did you skip a day? Or how long have you been in Legend League, Damien? Like, is this your first week? Or have you been in Legend League for a while? Yeah, attacked every day. Struggled every day. Yeah, dude, Struggle Bus is real. Struggle Bus is real, for sure. All right, I guess the final goal of our stream is just like, I guess, check out what's going on with this. Got a bunch more to contribute there. And farm up a bunch more dark. I mean, we do have dark in our pass. I got to remember that. We can claim all this dark and put another level this way. I think probably one more level on our Duke is a good goal for the stream. Okay, so we got 90,000, 94,000. We need 300,000. Okay, so yeah. Level 20, I think, feels a little bit more like, ugh. First week. Yeah, man, that's what's up. Yeah. So we're joining the Struggle Bus at the same time, dude. We're Struggle Bus. I can't even talk. We're Struggle Bus bros. But then you go to normal mode, and it's like the game is just too simple. It's like nothing hurts. And then you hit legend, you start doing your legend attacks and everything hurts. That's the best way that I can describe it. Didn't quite get that. That's what I wanted. This. Is that everything? Yep. Struggle bus bros for life. Nah, man, we will eventually graduate from the short bus to the big long yellow bus. It will happen. Trust me. Just requires practice and comfort, you know? That's my biggest thing, is it's uncomfortable based on how the game has felt up to this point. But I like the challenge. Like, I'm not discouraged by it. I'm just like, man, I've got to get more used to, like, what things feel like. Like, taking one shot onto your warden from a raged monolith is almost one-shots him. Or at least that's the way it seems. Like, if there's another point defense that's locked onto him, even if he's full health, one monolith shot will make you go, ah! Right? Franken beans retreat up into your body a little bit. That's what that's like. Rage monolith on legend mode. Good enough. Maybe that wasn't good enough. There was more. We should have hit that storage at the top, probably. We will be pros soon. Mono is dirty for any hero. Yeah. I mean, he's especially effective against like the king and the duke, because usually, I mean, those heroes have such high HP, but it doesn't matter, right? Because it's a percentage hit, which is why it's so brutal. Can you get in there real quick? Would like to just go ahead and take that dark storage. If we can do that, but it doesn't look like we want to. Okay. We're gonna skip it. Just shove that. The warden. I want those fire mites on there. Okay, good. Okay. This is kind of interesting looking. He's got 13,000. Maybe we hit his monolith? There were a couple of those attacks today where we made errors that without like double, like swagging 2 rages in the center of their base instead of dropping okay? All right, and his dark storage is all the way at the back. Okay, we will make it there. I'm not worried. Let's rage you guys. I'm gonna take you out because that's getting a little annoying. Yeah, this is cooked. But I mean, the base doesn't deal damage. Normal mode, the base doesn't deal damage. Let's just call it what it is. I have all my rocket loons, and I have my furnaces. The base doesn't deal damage. And Brandon already has no HP. You talking about the king? Is that what you call the king, Brandon? Who is it? Oh my gosh, Damien, you have to tell me if you play Clash Clan this long. But there was a YouTube channel that I used to watch called Clash with Ed, and he called the Queen Lindsay Lohan, and he called the RC Caitlyn. Do you remember that? Did you ever watch his channel? Like his clan was ITD in the dark, and his commentary was just hilarious. Like he didn't have a cam. He just like talked over the raids because his clan was like very, very good. Like they were Legends pushers. Like it was classic Legend League. Haven't watched him. I want to now. Bro, Clash with Ed, some of his classic content just had me dying. But he was chill. And another part of his brand was like he would advertise base building like back before you could have base links. So he would send you pictures, right? Like you'd buy. How many years did I play? Let's see. 2015, maybe earlier. And then I played till 2020, 2021, maybe. I honestly can't remember. Sometimes cam isn't needed if the content is peak. Yeah, no. Like it was the kind of content that I could just sit there and like laugh at quietly. Like he had his own like way. Like he had his own sayings. And he was just overall like extremely funny. But I think his clan like got in trouble for like modding back in the day. Like when modding was a thing. Now it's like you can friendly challenge, so it's, you know, as long as you have a base, as long as you get a base link, it's not really a big deal, right? Like you can, like modding, I don't even know if modding is really a thing anymore, if it actually exists. Little Chompy, 11 years, yeah. Yeah. I've played the game a long time. But I stopped streaming it when Town Hall 13 was the top of the game, and started streaming Brawl Stars because Brawl Stars was really big, and I hope I'm remembering that right. But even though I stopped streaming it, like behind closed doors, like every time a new Town Hall came out, I would like quietly max my account just to like keep up. And then when they killed Squad Busters at the end of last year, I was looking for a new game, and I was like, well, what's going on with Clash of Clans? And I realized, oh, Clash Anytime? What is that? You mean I don't have to, like... I don't have to gym my heroes constantly? I don't know why I'm not attacking. I'm gonna see if my Warden will actually take the Town Hall without looking at my Duke. I don't know why I'm not putting this down either. Let's get you out of there. Go over there. I am really just chilling right now. Like, after those legend hits, I'll stun it. We need to start using our stuff, right? This. Rage. Okay. Itzy Bara, man, I missed your lives, bro. We had a couple 3 stars today, but yeah, we also messed up decently. This is how we did, so I'm definitely not like proud of it, but that's what we did today. A couple awful errors in a handful of attacks. One attack I dropped 2 rages in the middle of the base instead of my earthquakes, and that was, I think, the 94 that's on the screen right there, the 94 2-star. You can only imagine what life would have been like with even one of those rages still in my pocket. Because I had to drop the king and the queen and the duke, and they just got stuck for an hour, like in the town hall compartment. They survived it, but you can imagine, like, if I put a rage down, how much quicker we would have got through that compartment, and then probably cooked the backside. But yeah, I'm still getting used to the way certain defenses feel when they hit my heroes. Specifically having to do with the Warden. It's all about the Warden. The Warden just takes a lot of damage. What is this garbage? Okay, give me your storage. I don't even want to look at this. This makes my eyes bleed. Okay, the fireball did half of the Duke's HP, but that's level 1. So keep that in mind. I'll take this real quick. I'll take this real quick. Other than the town hall, that's all the dark, right? Yeah. I mean, we could take gold for the achievement. If the video game will give us the gold. Don't even care. Alright. Getting rid of troop time revive the game for you? Actually, yes. You don't understand. When I used to stream this game, I would play on 3 accounts. Specifically so I could boost all 3 accounts, do an attack on one, instantly swap screens to my other iPad, right? I had like multiple capture cards. I had dual capture cards set up. So I was really balancing between 2 iPads. And I'd hit a button on my Stream Deck. That little box with buttons on it. I'd hit a button, it'd swap screens, and I'd instantly attack. And just to keep the flow of the stream going, instead of like doing an attack, looking at this screen, and it says 24 minutes left to train. And I'm thinking, this is a great use of my time as a live streamer. You know what I mean? Like, but now that it's streamlined, Clash of Clans is sort of with the times in terms of like the pace of how people like to game. Quick queue times. I want to turn on the video game and play it, not turn on the video game and wait. That was always just kind of a bad model. But they'd monetized it, and I think they realized that in order to keep the game alive, okay, there's 15K in here. We'll actually hit this. Where's the other spitter? I think we just hit his... I think we hit the revenge tower. So we could probably do it from here. We're gonna start practicing those fundamentals that we're talking about, like purposely putting down archers for time purposes. Okay, it's gonna go off. He's okay. It's normal mode. 3, 4, 5, 1. Great. Dice block in just a second. Like this, or like this. And then we'll send our heroes like this. So he'll go that way, we'll go this way. Warden, are we chill? Queen's not in there. What am I doing with my life? Rage yourself, nerd. My queen not going in is definitely kind of a bummer. All right, queen, get in the base. We are totally fine right now, but like, still. All right, the Duke should fall here. But we're good. Who are you talking to? Itzibara, that over on Twitch. Clash of Clans is more better now, in my opinion. That's why I'm back. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I came back. Believe me, like Squad Busters is nothing like Clash of Clans. They were two completely different games. But like I tried playing like Pokemon Unite. I did not really enjoy that game. Most of the players that were on my esports team, like, kind of gave that a shot, and I think the majority of them ended up liking Pokemon Unite a lot more than I did, because it's much more like Squad Busters, in that you have a character and it's top down, and you have virtual sticks. One stick controls the movement, the other allows you to aim, abilities, that sort of stuff. But like when I was sort of testing games and trying things that people were suggesting. Some I did off stream, some I did on stream. I opened up Clash and I was like, wait a minute, this game is amazing. And I wasn't that far behind the top level of the game when I started playing again. Like, I went to Town Hall 17 when I came back. And I played all of Town Hall 17 over Hammer Jam and, like, I think most of January I was finishing Town Hall 17. And then I started Town Hall 18, like the second half of January. And this is where we are now. I know the struggle. You couldn't play with just one account during the stream. You would get nothing done waiting for troops. So you just had to play on another account until your first army was done. Yeah, exactly. 1.5 million, 15K. Shh. Yeah, it's the game is just better. Like, you know, you still have to grind it, but like the fact that you can just constantly attack means that if I want to in an evening, I can sit down and farm 500 million gold like this. Right? Like, that's not an impossible number. If you want to dedicate like 6 p.m. to midnight, right? And you just had nothing to do. Sure. Go ahead and farm 1 billion total loot. It's possible. Is it loaded? Okay, I think I'll hit his bow. Look for percentage. Let's start practicing good habits. Oh boy. Okay, on Legend that would not have worked. I definitely would have died. Also, should have ice blocked. Just to practice, you know, what Legend League actually, how it's supposed to feel. Let's see if we can trip the Invis Tower, and then we'll leave. Yeah, that works. Okay. Come back over here. In here, we'll go like this. I'll put a baby dragon over there. I'll put you here and see if I can get that queen to come over the wall. Drop you in like that. And now I put down stun, rage you. Now that's getting a little dangerous. Do this now. Do this again. Cool. Okay. Oh, you're live on Twitch? Yeah. Yeah, I streamed to both places. How many trophies did you score in Legend League? Missed your attacks today? Not very many. We actually didn't do very well. But it was 210? We had 3 1-stars. We started off with a 1-star, followed up with another one, and then we ended on a 1-star. We did get a couple triples, but quantifiably, I think this is like, just by one attack, this is my worst legend day yet. Yesterday, I was feeling great. Yesterday, when I was locked in by my lonesome, I did this. I felt great about that. I got 4 triples yesterday. And then someone didn't attack me, so that was amazing. That was awesome. But that's what I got to do as a streamer. I need to force myself to do these publicly, so I don't have the jitters. You know, I'm not like anxious about doing them in front of an audience, because I definitely take these more seriously than other ones, right? I'm just gonna rip the Dark off this base and leave. Kill the Bomb Hive for the achievement. Do that, and that's all the drills except for this one. Let's rage right here. And we'll leave. Okay, so that's all the Dark, right? Sweet. Goodbye. Looking for that magic number 300 to end the stream. Hitting that fat number 20. Maybe your next stream you should test that theory and see how much you can get. Bill will be promoting to Pekka 22 as a talent. Test which theory, Damien? Sorry, what did I say? I mean, I have committed to streaming all of my hits. Let's take his storage and his town hall. But is it worth it to perhaps go ahead and baby dragon something? I think we just pump and dump the core. Right? It's about as good as it gets. Okay. I mean, we could have maybe taken some drills on the sides, but... But it's... For me, it's like... I would like to join a clan where, like, Legends is, like, kind of the focus of the clan. So that I can like get into a mindset where people are FCing one another, people are sharing replays, demonstrating things. So I'm like, if I put myself in that environment, I think I'll be a better Legends attacker, because right now I'm the only person in Legends that's in my clan. Well, I like these guys. Vibes are chill. You know, I'm looking to get something else out of my experience. Okay. This is so messy and stupid what we're doing. Alright, can we get up there and hit that storage for me? Alright, let's do this for the queen. Looks like we're on to the town hall, which will give us more dark. And you know, I see stuff right here. Let's see if it's possible to make something happen here. Give me that dark story, that dark drill. Okay, we got it. All right. No, there's 62 dark over there, but I'm fine taking what we've got. Wow, there's a lot of gold. You know what? I think we just kind of let this one ride. Thought maybe I could block up the single. But hey, there's another gold storage. We might as well take it for the event, right? I'm going to use this totem now. All right, that's good enough. 60,000. Yeah, every stream that I do, except for perhaps one day a week, when I do all of the hits on my Town Hall 12 and my 13, because I'm figuring out that in a 2-hour stream, I can get 18 hits done and then have like 20 to 30 minutes left over. And that's not quite enough for me to change my mindset to do my legend hits, right? Because the game feels so different. How much gold you can get? You said 500 million. It seems a little bit high. Yeah, 500 million, like if you were to farm from like 6 p.m. to midnight. But like I've already seen on someone put out posts on their YouTube channel. They just made a post and it was like, my clan completed the Dragon Rush event in 15 minutes. And they like had the proof, right? And it showed the time that remained. And they actually had their decoration already. Only 15 minutes into the event last night. That's insane. Like, that's actually insane. That means I think all 50 people, or maybe not even that. They're just power farming. Just smashing farm. Give me some drills. Some drills or a good-looking 18. That's what I really want. We are going a little longer than 2 hours today, but that's just because I'm looking at this number 300,000 and the level 20 on the Duke as a good benchmark to hit and be happy. Well, there's the storage. The drills don't look like they have much of anything inside, so we'll just take the storage and be happy. And then if there's any gold storages on the outside that we could hit. Nah, but we'll do this. I'll take his crafting station for the achievements. We'll put you. And as soon as we get that drill, we'll leave. Could stay for 50%. Kind of a why not. We get there. And we're gone. Alright, let's see what this is. 7 million. How high does that put us? Where are we at? Wait, we're not that far away from actually getting 175 million to get 3 more loot chests. I think by the time we actually get this Dark Elixir, that'll probably give it to us. Oh, nice. So that's free? Cool. We'll put you here. The king and the queen here. And queen, take that bomb hive for me for my achievements. There we go. And I'm good. We'll leave. Almost 10,000 dark for 0 effort. See you later, DB. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, I'm not turning big numbers, Damien. at least now. But I kind of knew that was going to happen. I was doing pretty good for myself when I was streaming Squad Busters. Like, I was getting up around like 40, 50, maybe even 60 people watching me on a regular basis. The Squad Buster streams were lit. Like, I was just digging I was feeling myself when we were streaming Squad Busters. But, you know, sometimes when a game just isn't loved by the masses, I guess, you just have to... I'm just going to spam all these. And then that's probably good enough. Yeah. The dark's gone. Most of the gold's gone. But the second, you know, I jump into a new game, it's like people have to... a different group of people have to start migrating or, like, gravitating towards the channel again. Even though this channel was originally founded on a Clash of Clans, you know, I pivoted pretty hard to Squad Busters last spring. And for that matter, started streaming again last spring, because I hadn't been streaming for a long time. Let's put you here. That's it, right? Alright, that's good enough. Just go for dark storage. Just break right in. Literally spamming. Boom. Are we gonna 3-star? Bro, we could actually 3-star. The base is so weak. Kill his warden, will ya? Okay. I am so very much like, whatever. Alright, we got almost all of his gold. I guess I don't stress. We're getting so super close to the number. We did not try at all to do that. I mean, we... Started crush streams, that's impossible. 50 people alone to do it in that amount of time. They had many alts come in and contribute. Yeah, no. Like, you would have to... You would need to, like, 500 million gold. Let's see. What would be a realistic number? To do in an hour? I mean, you've seen in a 2-hour stream what we've been able to do. I want to say we started at 20 million. So we put up 50 million in 2 hours. So do the math on that. Let's see. Maybe 150 million. Okay, so maybe I overestimated what I thought I could do in a 6-hour period. But the point is like, back in the day, part of the reason why you couldn't farm as fast, I think the reason why we started talking about this is because back in the day, part of the reason why you couldn't farm that number that fast is because the troops cost resources. So like, if you're trying to do gold and elixir walls, your gold walls you could do at a certain pace, but your elixir walls were always going to be limited by the strength of your army. And there was sort of this balance that you had to work with, right? Like, were you trying to 3-star the base and take everything, or were you going to play the, you know, the goblin spam game and just strip the collectors? And then when Sneaky Goblins came out, were you going to crack the base open, drop a jump, do some invis for the core, maybe even drop some haste, right? Like there were things that, like, back then people felt compelled to do, but so they wouldn't be spending hardly anything on the army. Had to sell my soul and play Brawl Stars and Clash Royale to get some views. Yeah, Brawl Stars is so big now that, like, I don't know that I would enjoy it. Like, it's there's so many characters and there's so many things about the game. Like, it used to be much more simple, but now there's supercharges, hypercharges. There's this and that, and there's all these crazy rarities of brawlers. There's so many brawlers now that, like, it's like MOBA status. I feel like I'd have to learn way too much to, like, really get back into it. Friend of mine did 300 million today. Yeah, see? So, like, farming is simple now. Like, it's so easy to get what you need. All right, let's hit his gold storages. Then I'll leave. Go to the left and take the drill. I'm going to invis this just to make sure you take the darn drill. Take the drill. All right, and then we'll drop you. Fireball that. Tap the storage. Mission accomplished. 1.2 million plus Dark Elixir. Let's do it again. All right, we only need 600,000, or no, 600,000. We need 6,000 Dark, and then we're calling it quits for the day. Because we're putting one more level on our Duke. All right, this we should be able to get, right? His Dark Elixir's right there. Should we attempt a 3-star? I really want to get my king and my queen into that compartment, so I'm actually going to break. Hey! In Legend, we would die there. That is for certain. Putting you here. Okay. Invis is upgrading, so we should be okay. Let's do this. All right, Warden, stop. Queen, ability, invis. All right, we're gonna warden onto mono. Oh, that was a dunk. Nice, bro. Got it done. Okay, so let's go ahead and spend our spoils, yes? Contribute this. Where are we with the monies? Still don't quite have enough for the chest, but we do have enough to do our Dragon Duke all the way to level 20. That is freaking amazing. I'm happy about that. Only 5 more levels to go. That's that. 100 brawlers, 2 gadgets. Space got to know which gadgets are good. Yeah, there's a lot to it on a game side. It makes sense, like from the business side, because you need new content. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. When Brawl Stars initially came out, I was all in. Like, I actually stopped streaming Clash of Clans to stream Brawl Stars, and then hosted a tournament. And then it was funny because it was like a week or 2 after the tournament that I hosted ended. Guess what happened? The lockdowns. And then I just stopped streaming altogether for a period of time. Like I was too depressed. And then no one heard from me for like 5 or 6 years. I was just totally out of the gaming loop. Anyways, there's level 20, and there's the book. Ta-da! Level 20, Dargan Duke. Now, I'm hanging on to my hammer for level 24 and then level 25. Because I purchased the hammer, let's see. I purchased the hammer about 3 days ago, so what does this mean? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I can get another hammer. So as long as I get him up to level 23 with Book of Heroes and or gems, then I can hammer twice and be done with him. So I'm chilling. We're chilling. But guys, that is going to do it for the stream today. Just want to say thank you for watching. If you're catching the VOD, thank you for watching as well. Feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section. I appreciate all the words. Tell me how you're doing, how you're enjoying Clash, how your life's going, all the good stuff. But here we are, and I'll be improving in Legend League over time, and still getting accustomed to the way the game feels at the higher difficulty. Things hurt. Everything hurts in Legends League. So if you're not there yet, just keep it in mind. It's going to hurt when you first get there. The defenses are brutal. But that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll catch y'all later. Much love and peace out.